everybody. How are we doing on this fine Sunday evening? Hope you're doing well. Hope you've all had a good weekend. Ooh, what's up with that camera? Right. Nath TV Game 69, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Donald Montague, welcome along. FarmCatGR, welcome along. Kurt, welcome along. I hope you're all doing well. Oh, wow. I've got to turn that off at Nightbot. Oh, really? Really? Hello. I'm live. And you're on speaker.
Oh. I won't embarrass you then by asking about the wheel.
No. I'll talk to you later, bro.
Bye.
Right. Yeah, I just need to turn that off on Nightbot because Nightbot should not be telling you about the stream that happened on Friday night. Monday's been good, thank you, Nate. So I went over to see my brother this afternoon, and we sorted out the electrics in the Freelander. I think the comment from him was, "How has this car never flown on fire?" Which is always a little bit disconcerting. Right, let's turn the timer off on this. I do have timers. Let's turn that one off. And I don't know which one I normally turn on in its place. 23 minutes. What have we got? We'll turn that one on tonight. Or the merch link. Anyway, right. Who else has we got here? Fire ain't good. No, fire is not good. We got several more people coming in. Steve Fanman 2102, welcome along. You Show Off 2, welcome along. Tappers 93, welcome along. Sander 944, welcome along. Nate TV Game, welcome along. Daryl C, welcome along. Matt Downs, welcome along. And my game does not kick me out when I'm playing, although that is likely to happen tonight. Now you've said that. Kurt, welcome along. Eugene Creel, welcome along. Milk Tanker J, welcome along. Rob Simo, welcome along. Right, shall we jump in and get started on tonight's Realism Experiment? TGS Farm, welcome along. Whoa, I was on the wrong screen. There we go. Right, it is 6:01. As per the Realism Experiment rules, we need to find out which way is east and get the sun up. Because, yeah, it's 6 a.m. or sunrise, and that is not sunrise. So let's just accelerate forward a little bit and get the sun up above, there we go, above the horizon. There, that's better. Right, what do we have to do on the Realism Experiment today? What is, well, it's a good question, Tappers. So, we still have one ploughing contract to do. Our tractor is up here. Before I go any further... No, actually, we do have some stuff we could buy and do in that place. Do we have anything available at the shop for us? Not really. Ooh. Yes, really. Right, we gotta get up to the shop because I don't think we have a seeder. And if we don't have a seeder... Oh, no, I do want to go that way. If we don't have a seeder, then we're really, really going to want to pick that one up. And I think that would be a wise purchase. Actually, let's have a look at what we actually own. And if we don't own that seeder... Oh, we do! We own that exact seeder. I think we must have bought it on a previous one. Hey, Batboy Slim 19, welcome along. So, yeah, I don't need that. Yeah, I do have that one. So we don't need that seeder again. We actually bought it cheaper last time. We got to do these bales and we need to do this ploughing. So that's going to be our aim for today. I think we've got a fairly sunny day. Oh, all this running about. We need to get a vehicle. We need to get a vehicle that we can ride around on. The other way to do it would be to actually, yeah. What am I doing? Right, I'm going to try something else. We could get a hired worker. Not that one. Where is our tractor? Oh, is our tractor? Our tractor's here. Our tractor's over here. Hey, Ian Pitter, welcome along. I'm doing well, thank you. Yeah, stream went well. Okay, well on Friday. We went until 3 a.m. Which is not bad. I think there are better ways I can do a subathon though, so I will be reviewing that and looking at that, doing that again in the future. But yeah, it needs a little bit of refinement. Right. The shed is really tight. There we go. Watched all of my subathon over the last 2 days. Great job all done. Yeah, thank you everybody. Thank you everyone for your support. It was absolutely awesome. And I was so tired by 3 in the morning. I couldn't have done 24 hours. Yeah, it just wasn't one of those things that was that was going to be possible to continue. I slept most of Saturday. I slept till 8 a.m. on Saturday morning. I then took the kids and they did beavers and everything, and then I crashed out in the afternoon. Managed to get 2 videos recorded yesterday evening, but yeah, the rest of the day was just a bust. I was so tired. It was ridiculous. Hello, JTev and Mr. Rocket Kid. How are you doing? Best time to lime before or after ploughing for realism? Before ploughing for realism. You should plough the lime in. Hey, Without, welcome along. Just, yeah. What was for supper? I only got in about an hour ago, so I cooked a very quick bacon, tomato, and cheese omelette. 3-egg omelette, which was really nice. I liked that a lot. Right, I've come down here because what I want to do is get this hooked up and get this back to the farm, because we're going to want to use this in the near future so that we can get our field replanted. Sean T89, thank you for subscribing for your 16th month, and welcome along to you. How you doing, Sean? Number 1 in your hearts, welcome along. Assuming you don't know which vehicles do I hope the first pack contains. I don't know, and I don't know. Holes that I don't know what holes I've got in my farm at the moment, in my equipment setup, that I would like to see something added to. So yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see what's in it. I've tried predicting the contents of DLCs in the past and just failed abysmally. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what's in it. Maybe we'll find out later this week. I should say a Wednesday night stream will be a little bit late starting, and that is because previous to my stream on Wednesday, I will be joining Mr. Terminator himself over on the Giant Software official Twitch channel. So I'm going to be doing a stream with Kermit over there, along the same sort of lines as you've seen DJ and others do, sort of a creator focused one, which I'm really looking forward to. That's going to be a lot of fun, because I have a lot of fun with Kermit. So and then yeah, we're going to transfer over to here and continue on after that. So that will probably be about 8:30, 9 o'clock. Probing for info. It's going to probe me for info. Right, I am going to get this field baled first today, I think. Do we have any harvesting contracts, actually? Because we've been keeping an eye out for those. Ploughing, sowing, and spraying. No, I want a harvest contract. There's stuff to harvest on this map, and I'm not getting any contracts for it. And I wouldn't need to hire any equipment for it, which is the annoying thing. Right, let's start this up, drop it down, and away we go. Need to be seeded by tomorrow. Yes, so we've got to get... we need to get this field cleared and cultivated, ready for seeding next game day. I'm not sure we're going to get that far. We might end up seeding this with a different crop come the spring, especially seeing as we've got a lot of wheat off here, and we need to rotate the crops a little bit. Yeah, I wouldn't do an oak contract on here at the moment. Oh wow, I left that a little bit late to turn. Doing alternate rows because that's easier. Look at all these weeds. We are going to have to get a weeder on our farm as well because we're using a cultivator, not a plow. Well, oh yeah, I was thinking of rowing this straw. You're right. The trouble is, a windrow is fairly expensive. So yeah, I'm not going to. Yeah, I was considering rowing this. Yeah, sorghum would be good. Although we're expecting an update for this map in the near future. And I will probably try and do the update in such a way that I transfer save game. Nighthawk 1964, welcome along. I mean, it's not offering a contract because can't sell the crop. I have heard of people taking contracts on here and not being able to get rid of the crop. Yeah, I need to mulch this field too. Well, good point, Dalcy. So yeah, we won't be sowing this this year. We will we'll be putting a spring crop in here instead. Yeah, we've got too much to do on this field. Howdy, Thefisherj. Welcome along. Hopefully the outstanding ploughing contract we've got will hang around for a little bit. But yeah, we need to get this field sorted. And mulched, and yeah, mulched and then done. How much is a mulcher? Rollers, cultivators. There is a mulcher I can get. Here we go. So 4,500, but that is, oh wow, that's tiny. That one would be quite a good one for 9,500. That one would be a good one for, oh, it's 21,000 though. And that one for 4,700. What's the width on that? 6 meters versus 3 meters. Nimrod 1001, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. 26 months, that's amazing. The cultivator doesn't mulch, does it? Does the cultivator mulch? I didn't think it did. That would be interesting. Really? So it does. Cultivators. Okay, well we'll give it. We'll do a strip and we'll test it. But I didn't know that, Shaunty. That would be awesome. That would mean I wouldn't have to buy a mulcher. You see, this is why I love doing these streams. You learn something new every day. So yeah, you don't get you get weeds, but you don't need a mulcher. Yeah, I'm really intrigued to know if all cultivators do it, because if all cultivators do it, then that is huge. I'm gonna drop down a gear. Wow, and again. I mean, I think this just works at sort of 7-8 miles per hour, but I expect the last stream fell asleep. How long did I stream for? I streamed till 3 AM, Culchy. We had 135 subs, which was pretty good. I was pretty impressed with that, and thank you to everybody for your support. Wasn't quite enough to make me go the 24 hours, but if I mulch then use a cultivator, no, because it's already mulched. In fact, you're probably double working it. What's this model of the tractor? This is the 7810 John Deere. A nice tractor, this. This is probably my favourite John Deere, this. And it works well for us doing a realism experiment start. I do want to get a second tractor at some point so that we can get a hired worker doing some stuff. But at the moment, we don't need it. And we don't have the money for it, really, either. Your father has a John Deere 6910? Nice. Yeah, what I want to do is get some cows, but we can't really do that until we've got a field with some grass in it. Those are war tractors. Yeah, I love 90s tractors. 90s tractors were cool. Oh, I hate it when... Yeah, calling something from the 1990s vintage, though, really does age me a bit. Yeah, I like sort of 70s tractor design, and I like 90s tractor design. I'm not a huge fan of 80s tractor design. The Fords I like. The Fords from that 80s era are nice. But I'm not a fan of Case from that time, and I'm not a fan of the John Deeres from that time. I don't really like the 40 series John Deere. It's not a nice shaped tractor to me. I don't need to worry about having fields for cows. You can just buy a few silage bales and hay bales, and that makes TMR. Oh, that's true. Yes, yeah, that's probably cheaper than me buying a field at the moment. Yeah, we might get the cows started over the winter then. And I want to put some chickens down. I need to put a chicken pen down somewhere. I don't quite know where I'm going to do that. Vintage to you is 70. Yeah, so I would say the David Browns, the 1210s that I like, are probably a little bit vintage at this point. Cheers! Doo-doo juice. We do have a baling contract, so we might take that on. Yeah, that's probably a better way to go, actually. Do I already have a grass field? Well, I've got the field 15, but that's the cow pastures. I suppose if we do the cow pasture before we get the cows. Trigic Joe, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. I suppose, yeah, I could get a mower and a tedder. We're going to need a windrower in order to do it. Second option is there's a TMR pack for bags. I don't really want to get that. I want to try and be a little bit... But yeah, we could cut the grass in our cow field, definitely. But I'm looking at trying to get 11, 34 and 8. 8 I think would be a decent arable field. And then 11 and 34, we could do other ones. Cenos DB, thank you for resubscribing for your 4th month. You are awesome. Excuse me. I now have over 400 brand logos in your mod now. Probably, wow. Andy Scove, thank you for subscribing at tier 1 for your 7th month. You are awesome. Everybody's coming in tonight. Hey, AMG Farming, how you doing? Now, there's a tractor I want to get on here if I get the chance. That little, oh. There's one. This one. The 40 Series Zebra. Couldn't remember the word zebra. The 40 Series Zebra. Wanted that on here. 95 horsepower. This has a, yeah, so 95 horsepower. Make a great little yard and sort of tractor for around there, I think. Giants tend to purchase new brand license for add-on packs. I've only played FS19 and now 22. Two things with that. One, Giants don't buy brand licenses. I have never heard of a brand license Giants have paid for, and I have had long conversations with the CMO about it. So yeah, CMO, yeah, about it. So yeah, they as far as I know, Giants have never paid for a license. And two, not always. I have seen DLCs which are based on existing brands. Yeah, pretty much, AMG. Liam Bavar Trucking, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. I mean, there is a license and there is an agreement, which is why you get some equipment in there and not other equipment in there. But yeah, in general, brands approach Giants and go, hey, can we put your brand in game? Mainly because it's great advertising for them. You know, if you've got people all over the world playing the game, and a lot of farmers play this game, and they play with your brand, it's cracking. Just want more. Evening, King Scorpion. Yeah, it's always one of the it's one of the things that's made me chuckle over the years. Is I can always tell when somebody is streaming and doesn't know what they're talking about, because they'll go, oh, Giants are having to pay a fortune to get so and so brand in the game, and that's why they've not done other. No, just not true. Yeah, it's massively powerful. How many brands, AMG, have you know, use Farm Sim to show off their stuff? That's the thing that amazes me. When I was when we did Agritechnica a couple of years ago, so many booths had Farm Sim on them, showing off their equipment. It was amazing, absolutely incredible. And there were just sort of these booths with Farm Sim all over the show. Yeah. It was crazy. Steve B983, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. To an extent, Richard, yeah. There's a Farm Sim, well, is realistic to an extent, and therefore it's useful to an extent. It's interesting talking to farmers. I've spoken to a few farmers and sort of trying to get my realism stuff down. And yeah, it's realistic to a point, which is why I love it, because I can be realistic to a point. Rodney said they use the game. Wow, that's awesome. Right, we need to get a screenshot. Oh, that's not what I want. That's what I want. General Plum 84, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. Oh, wow, that is awesome. And just up a little bit and down and up like that. There we go. Do I watch Tom Pemberton? I don't at the moment. What camera mod is that? That is the photo mode mod. It is an FS19 mod that I converted to FS22. It is not freely available. I had to rebuild it slightly to get it to work, but I don't have permission to release it, otherwise I would. I seem to have set a a timer that doesn't exist. Do I still have Nightbot up? I do still have Nightbot up. Let's turn that one off then. Let's do that. But put it on 23 minutes. Better. I have not yet asked the modder for permission. I can't even remember who the modder is for it, but I do need to ask. If I get permission to release it, I'm going to redo the interface because I want to make it more sort of FS22y. Yeah, Ultream Farm is in testing, which is brilliant. I'm definitely going to do a map, a first look of it when it's released. It's one of Viper's scripts in the app. It's not the player action camera mod. It is the photo mode mod, JTO. Player action camera still requires you to be using the game at the time, and it's, yeah. It's something that I kind of hoped Giants were going to integrate into the game when they, as standard, but yeah, it's not. If I ever was to do a release version of it, I would rework it slightly. Looks like you have the audible to move your. Hey Porter MG, welcome along. How you doing? Oh, zombies on Friday. Hey Steve B 983. Never played before. Got PS5 version coming Tuesday. Is there any difference between console and PC? Biggest difference you'll find is no script mods, Steve. So yeah, you'll have to get all your mods from the mod hub, and there'll be no script mods. So like the one that I just used to take pictures, nothing like that is available on console, unfortunately. And yeah, so there's that. But otherwise, PlayStation to me has always been the closest to PC in how it plays. It is just does have that limitation of console. Coolest Ben, welcome along. I'm doing well, thank you. Always wanted a proper photo mode. Spent a lot of time in H4 and F1 taking some images. Yeah. It's like I love the photo mode in ETS2. The photo in ETS2 is brilliant. Oh no, Porter. I'm going to start building the Horde base on this week, I think. Looking at building your Horde base for the in the wasteland for the base loot stage. Not a bad call. I would have said personally I like building my Horde base near my main base. So that I can, so that it's not too far for me to go to set everything up. I did it once before where it was a good distance from my main base, and it just took forever to get set up for each horde night. Hey, Aaron Evans, 24, welcome along. How we're doing. So we're nearly halfway through this job. Be interesting to see. I think we made like 93 bales last time. I think we're going to make more this time. We want to split this field in two. Looking at it and looking at the shape of it, I think we probably want to go across the middle and create 2 squarer fields. Not definitely, it depends on what shift you're given at work. Can't make it a jump on some point, dump all the coal I have. Yeah, because we need more bullets. Do you have a mini bike? Just building a motorcycle only 1 kilometer away from the main base. Yeah, the only thing I would say is that it does get to the point where you go, oh, do I have enough to get here? And it's transporting everything back after Horde Night as well. I mean, my single player, my Horde base is right next to my main base. Oh, fantastic, Porter. So I'll be able to make... The trouble we're going to have long term is brass. We're going to need to get as much brass as we can. Because that's the next place we'll fall down with the casings. It's been really windy today. Incredibly windy day today. You have guns specifically for Horde Night, yeah. I actually have a shotgun specifically for Horde Night. But the way I plan to build the Horde base, we will... we shouldn't need guns, really. And you lost 2 trees. Wow. Yeah, nice and calm here on Calmsden Farm. We are doing really well. Oh, I wonder. Front mower and a tedder on back, maybe. Oh, sheesh. Depends how far south you are, Farmer Tomo. Norfolk, we definitely had a load of wind today. It was very windy at one stage today. Look at all this, babe. I cannot wait to find out how many bales we got, because this is the thing with using smaller equipment on larger fields, is that you always end up with doing a whole ton of work just to get everything done. And yeah, we could have rolled around this and maybe got a windrower to merge all these, but just ready to spend hours doing a cotton contract on field 30 only to find bales wouldn't sell. Yep, you cannot sell cotton bales on Calmsden. Oh no, all's that turn up. Oh. Would I recommend buying sheep? I would recommend diversifying. So probably getting some sheep and an arable field. I'm doing well, thank you, Paul Sinclair. Welcome along. Hello, Can Taylor 12. Why not lease a bigger baler? Because I'm happy with this baler. It's not the baler that's the problem. The combine is fairly small, so we have lots of rows of straw. South Coast from 1 PM. Now, good evening, Cumbrian Reaver. Welcome along. Bale sleds are not a thing, but we do have a bale stacker, and we're going to go round this field and get these collected up with the bale stacker, which holds 14 bales. So we'll get it'll be much more manageable by the time we've done that. Something I've found with Calmsden, if you don't have enough room in your bunker silo and need to put silo somewhere else, you can't. Yeah, you need to place another bunker. Can't sell cotton bales till Giants Party update. Yeah. Grapes, olive, oats and sorghum. Yeah. I'd quite like to do grapes on here if we can, but I think that might be a year 2 or a year 3 thing. Hello, it's Jordan Phillips. Welcome along. You got FS19. Should you get FS22? I recommend FS22. I think it's fantastic. I have to me it's better than FS19, definitely. It definitely runs better for me than FS19. I know some people have had issues with it crashing, but I'm running at a solid 60 FPS vast majority of the time. First time I dropped off this solid 60 FPS was the multiplayer, where things got a little bit complicated on Friday night. Otherwise, absolutely fine. It's smooth as butter. Certainly the production places is forced. It's he has said that if you want to put production buildings in, you have to place them yourself. Hey, Drazzle21, welcome along. I did about sugar beet in field 6 for second year as I missed the wheat planting window. Yeah, sugar beet's pretty good. We may do potatoes on here, but I need to... The potato mod is awesome, and I want to do potatoes on here. But, yeah, we need to raise a bit of money before we go and do that. If you're looking for... So I've mentioned the seed potato farm... Yeah, seed potato farm mod a few times. My spotlight on it will be out tomorrow. It was going to be out yesterday, but due to me collapsing and needing to sleep, I didn't get it recorded to the evening. So I've lined it up for tomorrow. Use the UK geo, then you don't get cotton anyway. I'm slightly concerned about the geo messing everything up for me at the moment. Hey, Max Boucher, welcome along. I'm doing well, thank you. Why has Oxy made only 2 placeable areas on Calmsden? Because he's only made 2 placeable areas. Oh, that's why Oxy, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I misread that. Yeah, there are placeable areas for you to basically build an industrial area if you want. Well, I might put the geo in after the update comes out. Yeah, HC Ronald, welcome along, and Jack Swelling 8. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. Oh. Realism Experiment. I'm spending more time in the cab. As I said before, though, this map makes me want to spend time in the cab. Use field 6. Well, as I said, I'm gonna split field 6 into 2. We're gonna have 2 fields here because it's a little bit much for our combine. And for everything else, so I'm gonna put a grass bit down the middle, and we'll divide it up into 2. So we might do 2 different crops in here next year. Bad problems with the big bags in the shop. FS2 not showing up on screen. Oh, interesting. Lock the cab door thread is key to my tractor. Oh dear. Just sort of trundling along. Or I could just put a full crop in here again. I want to get, there's a bigger header for my combine, so I might get that as well. Archie 5000 Arch, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Almost halfway through. Yeah, we'll have this done in good time. Have I ever heard of the company Razor? Yes, I have. I don't think I've ever had any of Razor's products. But, yeah, I have heard of Razor. Pretty much most of my stuff, 90% of my stuff is Logitech. Right, let's get this little bit on the corner, and then we'll start heading back across the field. Get the rest of this done. Anyone found a problem with the big bag handling attachment? Update your game. Make sure your game's up to date because there was an issue. I have a serious problem with telehandling there. IRL, both the class and the JCB have a higher max load capacity, and I'm not forgetting the weight of the tools. Razer mouse and webcam. I have the I have the Logitech C920 is my camera, and the my mouse is a Logitech G602, which kind of ages it a bit. And my other one's a Microsoft mouse. And then my keyboard is a G910, which is lovely mechanical keyboard. And then my wheel is a G923, and yeah. Should I get FS22? I have FS19, but I don't know if I should. I recommend FS22. The only person who can really say if you should get it or not is yourself. But I do recommend it. If you like what you're seeing here, if you like what I'm doing, then yeah, absolutely. Yeah, low capacity isn't really a thing that the farm sim simulates, or not on things like telehandlers. That's why I said farm sim is realistic to a point. Probably in previous versions of FarmCatGR, I've just never done these small bales, and now I'm just doing them all the time. This is going to be a ridiculous number of bales. And then we'll have to start at this side of the field and work our way back. Probably should get rid of those bales in the shed so that we can get those done as well. I love that 1840 model. Oh, the little Massey. There's a couple of small square baler mods that have come out. I think there's a John Deere one or a New Holland one that somebody is adding a little bit more to now, which will make it work like this as well. So I want to get one of those at some point because I think those would be cool. What's my favorite type of dairy cow? I don't know my dairy cows well enough, Mr. Rocket Kid. I like the Jerseys. I like the Holsteins. But yeah, I've never been a dairy farmer, so I don't know them well enough. Watch the last 30 minutes Friday the stream on. Wow, you look tired. Thank you, Honey Badger. I was tired. I was very tired. Hey, Deke. Welcome along. How you doing, my friend? John Deere thrower with the bale trailer on the back is so easy. No need to come back and pick them up. Yeah, except there's also the problem of stacking them. You know, you end up with a very higgledy-piggledy stack. More Warhammers. Nice. And thank you for resubscribing at Tier 1, Dick. You are awesome. Oh, I've got D&D tomorrow night. I've got to write the next bit of the campaign. Grizzly CS, thank you for resubscribing for your 5th month with Twitch Prime. You are awesome. The trailer needs an auto load screen. What I want with that, I want the thrower off the back of that John Deere baler because I'd love to use it just like this and pick it up. Oh, Paul Sinclair. Sorry, I missed that. Where's that? Okay, here we go. Giant needs to update the JCB telehandler for the rear hitch as it won't pick up any trailer. Yes, I agree with that. For some reason, they've got the low hitch on it and it needs a high hitch to properly connect to most of the trailers. Yeah, that is the only issue with the JCB at the moment, is that it won't connect the trailers when it needs to. I know a lot of people need that. But if we're getting a DLC in the near future, well, we know we're getting an update in the near future. So hopefully, when we get the update for the DLC, that'll happen as well. See, the thing is, I haven't had a chance to use that JCB much yet. I love that JCB. It's awesome. We had it in the we had a version of it in the Realism Experiment in 19, and I've just not had a chance to use it in 22 yet. Holstein, Shorthorns, Jerseys, British Frisians, Ayrshires. Name Ayrshires are the other ones I was thinking of. Oh, okay. You see, I don't have a problem. What are you on, Druzzle? Because I don't have a problem with the big bags in the shop. See, mine appear fine. Just going to go through all of them, double check quickly. Oh, God, there's a lot. Chicken feed, horse feed, pig feed. Road salt. Yeah, you see, there's no problem with them in mine. Is there anything that appears in your... Does that... Drazzle, does that do that when you're running no other mods? Does it do it... and what appears in the log when it happens? Yeah, there's a few bugs Giants are fixing. Spent 30 minutes trying to fix some hose clipping JCB Tele and mod, then tried the class, NH and Man 2, it was fine. Sort of. Yeah, it depends on what you've got in there. And that's how the trailer weight, realistic trailer weight things works. Right back, and Frisians are the ones with straight back, even though they look the same and are the same colour. Oh, okay. Interesting to know, Mr. Rocket Kid. I do like that weeds are affected by crop destruction in FS22. That is a nice touch, because they weren't in previous versions. This is so many bales. So Holstein cows is bigger breed than the Frisians. Okay. Aren't a lot of English dairy herds Holstein Frisian cross these days? I don't know. As I said, I'm not, well, Mr. Rocket Kid, yeah, Mr. Rocket Kid might be able to tell you, but I'm not, I've never been a dairy farmer. The big bug that's holding you back is the bug with the tree textures exploding. Yeah, I've not had that one yet, interestingly. I haven't cut that many trees, admittedly. How are we for fuel? We're good for fuel. Just subbed through Amazon Prime. Thank you, Paul Sinclair. We have noticed that it's taking a while. Yes, the log says null when it says the bags on your PC. Okay, and you saying it does happen or it doesn't happen when you've got no mods in? If it doesn't happen when you've got no mods in, then you've got a mod conflict causing a problem with the bags. If it does happen, then it's a bug with the game. But it's then finding out why there's a bug with the game. Hey, Dragon King 3317. Well, welcome back. We are bailing today. 519 boy, welcome along. Thank you for the follow, and welcome to the BFN. It is an awesome game. I love this. It's so mellow and so relaxing. World 0011, welcome along. So, YouTube videos next week. I'm going to be doing a slightly different schedule. I'm trying Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday next week for the YouTube videos. I think having 2 videos at the weekend rather than 1 is probably a better way to go. So, yeah, keep an eye out for that this week over on YouTube. How many tips to gather these bales? Probably not that many. We get 14 bales at a time. We'll be able to work it out. We get 14 bales at a time. And we're going to take them to the edge of the field so that we can then stack them easy without having to get a trailer to do it. But before the end of November, yeah, I'm going to want to cut the grass and do hay bales as well. If we're going to get the cows over the winter, that's how we need to do it. I feel like a fool over here sliding down, actually being more realistic. PDR93, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Oh, come on, round you go. There we are. Most dairy farms across using Friesian Holstein. Their best milk production, but also depends on what the farmer feeds the cows. For the best time, milk is when the cows are back in the fields getting the best yields and grazing. Yeah, that's what I figured. Guys, subscribe, but I forgot to add bills to pay. Oh no! That's all right. Not required at all, Dragon King. Very much appreciated, but not at all required. Very interesting. I've watched Saitek, Rendave, and CLP on this map, and all of you are using deers in some form. Well, I really like this tractor. My favourite tractors may be David Brown's, Ford's, and New Holland's, but this is a cracking tractor. It is one of my favourites. It's just a really classic design, this tractor. Are there any big brands Giants don't have yet beside Kubota? Likely. I don't know which ones though, Richard. I think there probably are a few. I mean, I am expecting Kubota to come on board in FS 22 at some point. It would surprise me, especially with all of the small equipment, orchardy stuff that we've been looking at. I didn't. I should go and check that out. So how many bales do you think we got, people? Do we think we got 150? Hello, Thunderfluff Doomslayer. Welcome along. I think we may have. I think we may have 150 to 200. Yeah, on here. Hey, oh, Sully64, welcome along. 139. Still got half a field to do. There's a lot of bales. Look at this. Just a massive field of bales. How many are we doing in a row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 7 a row. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's gonna be between the 150 and 200 mark, isn't it? Because we must have 20 to 30 rows here. Hey, Hip and Hide, welcome along. This is a nice, relaxing job to do. I would have loved another harvest, but this is nice and relaxing. Anything new in the shop? It's worth keeping an eye. No, just the... Those are useless on here. Am I selling these bales? I'm probably going to sell a load of these bales. Yeah, we need some to do the bedding for the cows. But yeah, we've got a lot of bales here. Just checked. Just checked. It's the hose mod on your other screen so far. What, the hose mod causing your issue, Drazzle? What do I think of FS22? I love it. I absolutely love it. Ah, well, there you go. Hey, Joint DK, welcome along. TSG Farm, welcome along. There we go. Does anyone know how to get fuel on this map? Because I can't seem to get any. Oh no, the wrong one. Let's have a look. Where's the fuel station? Huh. That is a really good question. I don't think the fuel tanks are purchasing ones. I think you have to fill them. Oh, can you actually get fuel from the fuel tanks in game? Okay. So the fuel tank at the end of the dairy farm is not one you need to fill up. Oh, that's actually less realistic. Wish we had a petrol station I could go and fill up. They go to them, they say silo empty. I haven't had to refuel on here yet. Oh, you do need to fill it up, but you have to order it. Oh, right. You need to buy fuel. You can order it directly from the menu, so it's... Oh, I like that. Actually, that's cool. I take that back. That's awesome. So you have to go to the tank and order the fuel. Yeah, no. I agree. Completely and utterly. Yeah, second that. That's more realistic. Can we get this baled by midday? Where are we? We are... Okay, we might do. Yeah, we've not got that many rows to go. I'd like to get this baled by midday. So what? I'm just trying to think, what am I going to plant in here? Because we're not going to be... So we're not going to hit this window. So we've got oats we can't sell, corn, sunflowers, soybeans. Oh, really? Oh, but the only thing I can plant that I have a header for my combine for is soybeans. That is actually slightly annoying. I mean, the update will come in that allow me to sell oats, but yeah. Is it the same for liquid fertilizer? Brilliant. We're gonna get those rubbishy bales out of our shed today because we need to put these ones in their place. The sound is incredible. The overhaul of the sound in FS22 is just fantastic. We completed it. I made a load of money. I'd used the wrong tractor on it. Annoyingly. We still have a ploughing contract on field, which one is it? Field 5? Yeah, field 5, we've got a ploughing contract we need to do. We tried to model a trailer in Blender, but I don't know if I'm doing it right. I know very little about modeling in Blender. Rent a different header when you rent a combine. Well, I've got my own combine already. I just need to get, yeah, I could do sunflowers or corn. Might do sunflowers. That might be a good crop to do on this field. Use my blender to make smoothies and margaritas, which is a great way to use your blender, Rob. That type of blender will have a very difficult time modeling a tractor. Sound of 19 were that, but it's the sounds in 22 are better than the sounds in 17. Yeah, I agree, Rob. That actually is spot on. I know a few modding groups on Facebook could do with some margaritas then. Or not modding groups, sorry. No, I know a few farm sim groups on Facebook that can do with some margaritas. Oh man, I got to refill this in a minute. 34 minutes past 9. I'm getting through the coke. You know what? I can tell I get relaxed in these streams because when I started this evening, I was tight across my shoulders and feeling a bit off. Get in the stream and just do this for an hour and relax and enjoy myself doing it. And I'm just, it's all gone. It's just, I'm just so relaxed at this point. Feel compelled to lift heavy with the best telehandler. No. It's GG. It's GG. Officially. From a realism point of view, what order is best for field work from harvest through to the next harvest? So, I would go... Actually, it's something I need to check. Does this field need liming? Ooh, okay, so, let's turn all these off. So, what I want to do is, first thing I would do is lime. So we don't really need to lime this. The very edge of our field needs liming. I would then mulch. And then plow if it needs plowing, or cultivate. Then I would pick stones. And then... yeah, and then I would... seed. I would roll after that, fertilize and weed. I am a Pepsi Max guy, but officially I'm drinking Advanced GG. Actually, when I'm recording, I do drink Advanced. It's the focus is absolutely brilliant when I'm recording. It's just I drink that and it lots of water, lots of energy, and it's great. Absolutely brilliant. But this time of night, it would, yeah, I'd be up all night. But when I'm recording, I absolutely do. It's a great boost sort of halfway through the day. Hey, Maximum Ride, welcome along. How you doing, my fellow Red Dirt Rough Rider? Guys, go check out Maximum Ride. She's awesome. And I still haven't got you. There you are. A button. I need to go through all the Red Dirt Rough Riders and make sure that I've got buttons for everybody. Oh, no, gone too far. Way. Advance is sending me over a new care package, I think, which has got the brand new flavour in it, the lychee one. I've asked them for, which I'm looking forward to, because that is going to be absolutely delicious. I mean, I like lychee anyway, and yeah, to have a flavour that's got lychee in it, that is going to be brilliant. Really looking forward to that. Trying to remember what the other. Oh, I think I asked for the split date one as well, which looks nice. So I want to try both of those. I'll let you guys know what those taste like, because, yeah, I'm looking forward to those. And I will say, that ice shaker, that is awesome as well. What I'm really looking forward to with this ice shaker is putting some ice in it over the summer. That's going to be so nice to do, because this room gets really hot during the summer months, so... yeah, it's going to be absolutely cracking. Although I'll have to be careful about doing the shake, because I don't want to damage the actual shaker bit. ONJ 2569 raiding with a party of two. Welcome, 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 raiders. Hope you've had a good stream, Owen. Welcome, Gabin Omad. Oh, yeah. Okay, actual farming question. Right. I was walking the dog the other day, and Chat was ploughing the field, and he had something that looked like a really rusty roller attached to a bit of rope. He was towing it on the inside next to where he'd already ploughed. And when he turned, he lit up the plough, stopped, turned it to catch it, and yeah. So that, Deke. Does this one have it? Yeah, that's that. So that is known as a Pacomat. Basically, it breaks up the plough furrows. It's a compactor. So you run over it so that it breaks up the plough furrows afterwards. I absolutely love them. We had them on. We had the version that you're talking about, where it disconnects and reconnects to the plough at each turn. We had ones like that on the farm. They tend to be built into the ploughs like this these days. Oh, thank you, Gavin Mad. But yeah, it basically, in Farm Sim, it basically takes it from ploughed to cultivated. But yeah, it breaks everything up. And breaks up the earth. To fulfill type density like the mass of 1,000 litres. I have not. Till, yes. It tills the earth. Just time to employ and drag a piece of oil field pipe behind you to break it up like that. Okay. Yeah, it's a little bit like throwing a roller over the field. You sometimes see that attached to the front of a tractor with a seeder behind it to do the same job. Yeah, basically removing the need to have to do it separately. Makes it easier to seed afterwards. Oh, we're down to our last 3 roads. Right, chat. How many bales? I know a few of you said sort of 169, 170. We had 139 from one person. 174 from Owen. 202 from Rob. 224, 210, 267, 200-ish. Oh, 250. I'm really intrigued by this. 1 billion. I know it's not that many. 175, 180. Yeah. $170, 230, 187. Last row. And we'll see how much left of a bale we've got at the end of this row. Okay, we might be able to get one more bale off. One. Do I have any feature I would like the game to have? Photo mode we were talking about earlier. I'd love the game to have that feature. 97. Oh, come on. There's got to be 2% kicking around here somewhere. 99. Little bit over here. Oh, wow. I caught a bale. There we go. Turn it off. Lift it up. Empty it out. Go and lift that off the back. Love the fact you pick these bales up. Right, how many bales have we got? Let's find out. How many bales have we done today? That is a grand total of 277. Who got 277? 250 from Daft Phoenix 924. Oh no, 200. 250 from Honey Badger. 267 from FarmCatGR. FarmCatGR, congratulations. You are the closest. That is actually pretty impressive. Now we're gonna need a bale spike to clear all these up in a bit. I'm gonna put this in this corner. How long are we streaming for? Till about 11 PM normally. Where's that Waldo? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. Cool, gonna get the log out. Okay, see you in a bit, Deke. Oh, yeah. Thank you for subscribing with Twitch Prime. Where's that Waldo? You are awesome. Oh, it's because I'm in... Yeah, I can go up the gears. $20 trips, yeah. And in fact, we only have... Oh, we only need to pick up 3 bales. But that does mean we're going to have 20 bales, which is good. Or 20 stacks, which is good. Can you put... well, this I don't know. And it's one of those things I want to find out, Molden One. We'll probably end up finding out in this series, to be honest. It's too heavy. Go on, get out. There we go. They sometimes get stuck. Had to make a new Twitch because I couldn't work out your link to your Oh. You can't wrap bales and put them in here. I don't know if you can wrap these after you've got the bales. I think what I'm going to do is probably just dump these on the field. Whoa! Ah! Dump these on the field because it's having trouble unloading them. Alright, this is why I'm going to try to buy big bags on Calmsden. Objects, Bible, bale, big bag. Running the lowest shared 3DS. Okay, interesting. Is that without any mods, Thefisherj? I haven't tried to buy any yet, and I'm planning on using the British big bag mods, so... Farmer Sim 1400, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. $11, 3 more. That'll be this row then. I might be able to get 2 of these at once back, so it's probably worth me leaving these on the field, I think. Try a new sale with them, or they won't load on the store, so... Okay, that's interesting. And very odd. How are people breaking their game already? Not very, yeah. I'm not having as many issues as other people have had. Hey, Michael, welcome along. Yeah, that's the next row, I think. Yeah, I want to try and reduce how many trips I have to make across this field to pick these up. Welcome back, Paul Sinclair. Yeah, if you got forward momentum, it'll drop it out. It's if you don't have that forward momentum, it tends to get stuck by the looks of things. So that's another reason for me dropping them on the field. What do I think? No, Oxy has said multiple times no Sandy Bay, no old maps in FS22, and I agree with him, and for the same reasons as he has said, because basically the textures just don't stand up in FS22. To be honest, the biggest complaint I saw about both Sandy Bay and Chellington Valley in FS19 were so many of the textures, and yeah. So yeah, he's just gonna do new maps for FS22. There we go. Love to see a new Scottish map. A Scottish map would be nice. Well, and if Bullet Bill does CPF for FS22, he'll rebuild it from the ground up. He was planning on doing that for FS19. So yeah, I wouldn't expect the old CPF. I would expect a completely rebuilt map if he did that. Yeah, so obviously he's concentrating on new maps. Now I rented this, but we're gonna have to hold on to it and keep paying for it. But I don't have the money to buy this stacker at the moment. If one comes up at second hand, we'll return this and buy that instead. But yeah, at the moment we do not have the money to buy this stacker. BB hasn't got any plans for CPF version that I'm aware of anytime in the near future. I live in hope, AMG. I live in hope. CPF is still one of my all-time favorite farm sim maps. And yeah. Oh, need to drop that off. Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, come on! Free up, you silly thing. That top bit needs to move up a little bit. There we go, finally. Because it won't close up unless it's clear. He's making his own assets for everything. Gone are the days to recycle me. Oh yeah. Yeah, which is awesome, AMG. I'm loving the stuff that Bullet Bill is doing. But he was, again, that was kind of the indication I got when he was talking about doing, redoing CPF for FS, for FS19, was he was talking about building everything from scratch and doing all of that. So yeah, I live in hope that we might see a new version of CPF one day, because it's a gorgeous farm and it's a gorgeous map. Right. Okay. And there we are. At that point, he didn't even have those skills Oh yeah. Well, he's he's taken off since then. Done triple. Wow. The thing is, I love Bullet Bill's work. Bullet Bill's stuff is always been stuff that I love. The only reason I didn't play the map he did for 17 when 19 came out was because I was just not playing 17. And it was nothing to do with the map. It was everything to do with me not being able to go back to 17. And I always have that issue with FarmCatGR, is that I find it very difficult to go back to a previous version. Dusty Dave, last I heard, is making a Norfolk map. He has a one not too far down the road from me that I'm looking forward to. Yeah, the gates on Calmsden are bullets bills. Yeah, they're some of the new stuff he's been working on. You're at 500 hours on Blender since July 2020. He's done 1,400 since September. Wow. Bessie Beneath is an awesome map. Yeah. I love Dusty Dave's work as well. I want to have a go at doing a map myself at some point, but as I said, it's one of those things where I have no Blender experience at all. And trying to fit it in amongst everything else when I don't have enough stuff for just my content creation in the first place is just not realistic at the moment. Think DD will convert Bessie Beneath to all platforms for FS22? We will see. I am trying to make a rule of not playing maps in FS22 that I played in FS19. So we'll see. It may not be a map that I play if it does come. I'd like to see different Irish maps in 22, especially since I watch 3 IRL farmers on YouTube. I love doing the Irish maps that I played in FS19. This is Ireland, still a fantastic map. Oh, we are getting a lot of bales off here. A lot of stacks. 157 people only. Hello, all 157 people watching. I am stuck in bales. Charwell was an English map, I think. This is Ireland. Was an obviously Irish map. I have done a lot of Bessie. Yeah, we did a lot of time on Bessie, and I have no wish to leave Calmsden for a good while on here. We're going to be doing the Realism Experiment for a good long while on Calmsden. I plan to be doing a lot more map switching on YouTube. I'm looking to do sort of 24 to 30 episodes on each map on YouTube. Getting your 4th booster late pepper. Wow. I've only just got my 3rd. Is Bessie coming to FS22? I don't know. Best place to go to find that out would be Dusty Dave's Discord. Okay. That makes sense, Richard. Strange thing is, Ireland seems to get a lot of red camp MF or green camp John Deere for the most part. Or Dusty Dave's Facebook, yeah. Although I haven't seen him post anything on there recently. Has Calmsden been out before? No, Calmsden is a brand new map for FS22. A couple of people had preview copies for of it that were available on 19, but it was nowhere near complete on 19. And as I said at the time, I didn't want to look at this map in 19 at all, because to me it was never going to be a good indication of how this map would be in 22. And yeah. Hello, Mr. Gamer Dragon. Guys, as always, go and check out the awesomeness that is Gamer Dragon. He is on fire at the moment. I mean, doing insanely well. And round. Right, and opener. How many subs have we had? We must have had... Do I owe you guys a happy dance? I might owe you guys a happy dance because I've not been keeping my eye on it properly. Okay, Steve Fatman. Yeah, we've had 7. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. You're awesome, you're awesome, you're awesome, you're awesome. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. You're awesome, you're awesome, you're awesome, you're awesome. Stretch. Cheers, that. Where's that, Waldo? Yeah, I'm gonna have to refill that in a minute. Oh, where is it? Dusty Day won't be modding for a while. Many personal regions probably shouldn't do. Oh. Thanks for that, AMG. But yeah, that's sad to hear. I hope Dusty's all right. And thanks for highlighting that, Mark. Hey, Chaotic Wrecker, welcome along. Just listening while I work. I have the quality down to the 360p so it works and Wi-Fi can let you listen. I've had an idea for a charity stream. Send me some details. Oh, yeah. Yeah, will do, GD. Well, actually, I have a couple of bits along that kind of lines to chase up next week. Somebody's contacted me about doing another charity stream. Oh no, we're at 13. There we go. Come on. There we go. Just need to dislodge it. It's a script mod that conflicts with which script mod? Now I'm really intrigued. David E. Farmer, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Ooh. GD, I need to chat with you about zombies, not this week, but next week. So, week on Friday. I'm not about. So, I want to switch days. But probably to a day you stream, if you want. Cowboy Celex. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. How you doing, Cowboy? Hope you're doing well. And Andy the Strong, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. That's 14. I think I saw somewhere that the increased unloading time mod has had issue with big bags. Ah, could be people doing that then. Cool, excellent. Yeah, might do the Thursday night instead, GD. Because I think Saturday I'm coming back from where I'm going, and it might be a little bit of a push, but Thursday night should be doable. Ah. Yeah, will do. We have... Wow, we are getting through this field. Very nicely through this field. I wanted to get this done and move this forward today, which is good, because we kind of got into that big ploughing contract and ended up neglecting our field a little bit. And I'm quite glad that that we've got on it and sorted it a bit. I do want to test this now that we've got a cultivator. I want to test whether that mulches it as well today. So we'll do a strip on a headland just to test. Yeah, it gets caught. I think that top bit needs to open up a little bit more. There. Silly question, but have I tried Pepsi Max Lime yet? I have. It's quite nice. What's the one I really like? Oh, strawberry is a flavour I really like. Just gonna refill my thing. Oops. Sorry, excuse me. Go watch some TV with the wife. Later, where's Waldo? Crazy, I'm so much more productive modding when chatting to people, or even just watching the stream. I've done more in the last hour than the whole weekend. What are you making, AMG? What are you doing? I'm intrigued. What gorgeousness are you working on? I need to know these things. Tell or not to tell. I won't tell anyone. A JCB telehandler the words. That's not hard. All you need to do is create a mod of the in-game one and change the hitch. I did a mod once. I fiddled with some XML. Does that make me a modder? $40 modding, yeah. 19. Oh yeah, converting. Yeah, he has. I'm hoping they work with. I'm hoping they work better with guidance steering than they did in FS19. I haven't tested them with it yet. And God, you know what a normal map is now. Yeah, it does attempting to mod cam. They're nice mods, but trying to set up that freaking slurry spreader to work with GPS was a pain. Working on update your. Ooh. Oh, I like the sound of that AMG. That sounds like a nice pack. And that was a nice pack. A nice bit of red will make people happy. Although I'm a blue man myself. Can't be a modder. We need you here. Well, I'd have to do it on stream Milk Tanker J, and I'm not prepared to stream that much. Although it's worked really well for DashNet. There we go. Slot that in. There we go. But we have red tractors. Need more blue. More blue. Well, actually, AMG's already made the mod that I asked for, so I still find that hilarious. I wasn't happy with the finished one on the path I got about Texas and Giants, but now I know what's wrong. Can make it perfect Giants fan. Fantastic. No 4D test and bale accumulator used to fire you over the map as every day. Oh my lord. Well, I love the D1000, but it caused me so many issues when I was using it on Attingham Park. And finding an auto-loading bale trailer is the one of the few times where I've actually used an auto-load trailer, because I could not stack those damn bales. They would not stack on a trailer, and I had to get the auto-loader for them. Lovely baler, but it was a pain in the butt. Hopefully, I haven't tried it in FS22 yet. I'm hoping it works better. I need to horse planter and seeder from 17 and 19 base game now. I've not had an issue with the collisions on the doors. The gates, I'd like the gates to open round by the houses, because at the moment you have to jump over them. Yeah, we got 14 again. Okay, fine. There we go. we are. No, I've not had that issue. The only thing I would, yeah, I would have liked is for the buildings to be customizable. It's one of those things on this farm especially. That barn to get into next to the shed is so tight. If you have any tractor bigger than something like this 7810, you are gonna be having maneuvering issues to use that shed at all. Nine. 10. If we can get that ploughing started today, we will. But as I said, I want to test this cultivator and test the mulching, because if I don't have to buy or hire a mulcher, that would be very good. One more. There we go. Yeah, I find if I accelerate just as I'm releasing the bale stack tends to come out rather easily, which is good. You could put a combine header in that shed. You could, but I would hate to try and maneuver a combine header into that shed. Oh man, that gives me hives just thinking about it. Maize Plus is out. What, on the mod hub? That happened over the weekend. I know. Where's Maize Plus out? Oh, Dodge. Oh, yeah, don't download it from the dodgy sites. God, that'll be horrible. Yeah, Maize Plus is most definitely not out if it's out on the dodgy sites. I wouldn't touch that with a barge pole. Pushing nearly 16. Yeah. Yeah. Welcome back, Deek. Deek, are you guys streaming tomorrow night? Because I know you guys have been talking about it. Yeah, Mod Hub is just so easy. I don't understand. There's some fantastic modders out there who refuse to release their stuff on the Mod Hub, and I don't get it. Okay. Courseplay 20. You know what? I said it before, I'll say it again. I have found no need to use Courseplay yet in FarmCatGR 22. Normally I am chomping at the bit to get hold of Courseplay. Not needed it. Might need it when we finally get a second tractor on here and start trying to realistically do fields, maybe. But otherwise, yeah, not needed it so far. Trauma Phase, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. Stretch. If it's not Mod Hub, then it's on there because of absolute garbage. That can be true. Ilse, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. The other reason actually I notice stuff isn't on Mod Hub is quite often somebody trying to get around the not allowed to pay for mods thing, which it irks me so much at the moment. The number of people trying to rip people off by charging for mods just I did challenge somebody on Facebook the other day, who has been. It's a mapping thing, and it's you know, in other games it's rife, Deke. Flight sim and ETS and other bits. Oh, so did I, Voxbull. So much so that I then went and posted the link to where to download that very same landy for free. No, not mapping tutorials, AMG. Someone, I don't want to name the modder because I don't like naming and shaming. I've got very, very close to doing it a couple of times. Yeah, so basically they listed their map, and they went platinum members available now, gold members available in a month's time, silver members available in another month's time, and then available for free in November this year. And I just posted underneath, you do know charging for mods is against the terms of service, don't you? And after he ignored me initially, his next post had comments turned off, which meant that when somebody then went, oh, you know, he's not charging for them, I replied on the original post and went, yes, he is. This is why he's charging for them. And I'm guessing because he's turned comments off on his latest post that he knows what he's doing is wrong. And I think he responded to me and then deleted all the old posts with that on, because the only post on his Facebook now says it's coming in November. But if you look at his Patreon, it still says early access to beta mods and beta versions, but then there's this big disclaimer further down that is just utter rubbish that says we don't charge for early access to mods, despite the fact it very clearly says further up you'll get early access to beta mods. Do modders get paid for giants? Yes, if you put your mod on the mod hub, you get paid by giants. Yeah, you get paid per number of downloads. The other way, I would say, if a modder wants to encourage people to donate, and I always say, if you have a modder you love, whose stuff you think is great, and they're not charging for access to it, go sign up to their Patreon. Go give them a donation, because what they do is awesome. And in that instance where you're not paying for direct access to a mod, go support those modders. Absolutely. 100%. Just never pay for a mod. Never pay for access to a mod. Because you don't know what you're getting. There are some people, I know of a couple out there who are charging people to access other people's mods they've converted from 19 to 22, which is so scummy. So scummy. The other thing is, and I actually, this is the other one I encourage. Lots of modders are starting to put their stuff on itch.io, and itch.io gives you the option to donate when you download. And yeah, again, I think if you like what a modder does and you like their stuff, go use their itch.io link, donate something when you download the mod. Absolutely perfect, absolutely fine. They're not locking it behind a paywall, and it does give you a great way to directly support a modder. So yeah. Yeah, so increased unload times mod is causing, yeah, I don't use that. But yeah, never pay for a direct access to a mod. You don't know what you're getting. Was it American? Yeah, it was American. It's something that, and I don't wish to paint a broad brush, but it's something I tend to see more in the American modding scene than I do in any other group in FarmSim. Eugene Creel, would I pay for mods on the mod hub? No, I don't think you should pay for mods anywhere. Modding is not a way. It's like oh, gee, there we go. It's like I don't agree with doing member only or Patreon only access to any of my content. You know, I am never going to lock my content behind a firewall, behind a paywall, because what I do, I am very thankful for any time anybody wants to subscribe or become a member or anything like that. But I don't want to lock my stuff away. I don't think I should lock my content away. Yeah, it's a hobby, not a job. And you will never get rich modding. And it's the same way as you're actually very unlikely to get rich content creating either. What kind of steering wheel do I have? I have a G920, a G923 Logitech. There we go. Hey, Kiwi Medic, welcome along. Not too bad. I crashed on Saturday. I slept most of the day. Down for a 4.6 rated mod. That means, yeah. Maybe if you're yeah. We're not going to have another full stack up here after this one. Do I use pedals? Yes, I use pedals and I use a shifter. What you mean car? I bought mine Curry's PC World was where I got mine from. I bought it so the weekend of the previews for FS22, my wheel broke on the Saturday. By the end of the stream on the Saturday, I had ordered a new one, a 923 from Curry's, and it arrived Sunday lunchtime. It was a huge stream on Friday. It was fantastic. You can't mod for decent money unless you can churn out 5-star mod every other day or something. Yeah. Have I crashed? No, as in I physically crashed. I needed to sleep for 5 hours in the afternoon. If you do good with your modern mod hub, you'll be looking at a nice reward for your efforts, which you can put towards improving your equipment, getting better tools, or just buying loads of games. Yeah. And I know plenty of modders who do things like they're Giants partners and things as well, and you know they're making a little bit extra from that, and there are lots of modders, as I said, lots of modders have patrons. There's nothing wrong with having a patron and having people support your stuff, so long as you're not locking mods behind firewalls, behind paywalls, sorry. That's the only thing. That's the only place there's the issue. And if people like your stuff, people will subscribe to your patrons, will subscribe to your stuff. Right, there we go. Right, I want to get rid of this before we start stacking these in here. So I've seen lots of people ask this. How do you do this? So construction. In here, you select these bales and you go demolish. Yep. And there you go. That gets rid of the bales, and now we have somewhere to stack them. I want to leave this here. I was so pleased when I saw somebody left that and removed that. I like that. So what I want to do now, as I said, actually, we're going to go and test this cultivator. I am playing on Calmsden Farm, Toma, yeah. On Calmsden, sorry. Oh. No, I didn't crash my car. I did have my car in bits this afternoon. My brother and I were sorting the stereo out because the stereo was so badly wired in my Landy that my brother took one look at it and went, how is this not flown on fire? And it's been killing batteries. So this afternoon we sorted it out. Yeah, every farm has an abandoned caravan. Right, we're gonna go up to the far end of the field and we're gonna cultivate and see if we need to get a mulcher. So that's what we're testing. I know one will never have one. We had an abandoned caravan, definitely. Right. So. Johnny Raccoon, thank you for subscribing for your 4th month. You are awesome. Right. So we're going to go a little way along here. And now I want to see if this is mulched. Looks at Clarkson. Oh, that's... No, Clarkson does, doesn't he? I thought he did. Right, so turn everything else off. No, so this is not mulching. So yeah, we are going to have to get a mulcher because this one won't mulch. I'm using the live production from Stones Mods. It seems a little cheesy. Is it realistic? I think it is fairly realistic. I'm waiting for the update to it, FarmCat. The update will definitely make it more realistic. So we'll leave this here. Right, I need to go and get... I don't think we have a bale spike, do we? There's go. There's my stuff. Unload of tools. No, we've only got the bag lifter, so I need to go and get a bale spike. Yeah, it looks like we'll be doing the ploughing on Wednesday night. And the shed that has the junk in it has gone near the sheep as well. Oh, right. Well, that's all right. I only wanted to get rid of the bales. Having clear areas in the sheds is good, so... Yeah, I figured that's what you meant, Paul. But yeah, I'm using that line production on No Man's Land, FarmCat, and yeah, I think it's fairly good. I do agree with the original mod creator that it does need a little bit of an adjustment. He's going to adjust how much lime it produces, and he's going to add water as a requirement to make the lime. So I think both of those are a good thing. Right, do we have a... Did I get a weight? Yeah, I did. So we've got a weight back at the farm. I just need a bale spike. Right. Front loader tools. That's... okay. There we go. Front loader tools. Oh no, bale spike's only 600. Yeah, we'll go with that. Watching everyone that has FS22, so I get the ideas when you get it in 3 months for your birthday. Nice, Paul. I need to buy a mulcher as well. I'm kind of hoping a mulcher is going to come up for sale. Instead, we got a Z-Tour. No, if I'll basically keep an eye and then get a mulcher when it comes for sale. But we're not going to be mulching the field today, so it's not a huge thing. We've got that Ukrainian mulcher that we might get. Or no, actually, I might. Mulcher-wise, I kind of like the idea of the 3-meter one. Where's the mulchers? Grapes. Where are the mulchers gone? I'm being blind now. Spaders, seeders, planters, mulchers. There we go. Yeah, I'm kind of looking at 5.6 meters. Yeah, maybe that one. Maybe that one might be quite nice. So not used that yet. That one's quite nice. I know that's a bit expensive. I think that is probably a good choice for us. That might actually go. That might actually go on the front as well, so we can mulch as we seed. Oh yeah, the lighting is nice. The adjustment that he's done on here is really good to the lighting for dawn and dusk. During the day, it's really nice as well. Nighttime, it's perfect for the realism experiment because can't do anything after dark. So it just makes it, yeah, completely believable that we wouldn't do any work after dark because we can't see anything. We need to get a mower and a tedder as well. Loving the old Massey. So, what the oh no, it's in mediums, isn't it? That one, the 3670. Although there's a mod of that. Have I got that in here? Yeah, this mod is nice. This the 3670 mod that goes up to a 3690 is cool. What's also 190 horsepower is quite nice. Had fun riding your horses in the dark. Yeah. Right, let's get these off the field. Now, do we have enough weight on this tractor without needing the... Ah, yeah, we're fine. Can we pick up 2? I think 2 is about the maximum we can do with this. Yeah, there we go. No, wow, it actually needs to be a lot lower than that. Will that pick up both? Yeah, perfect. And because both are on the spike, makes it more stable. Yeah, that was 3690 MF I was looking at. This should reduce the number of journeys we have to do to pick these up doing this way. Oh, thought I was coming side on to that. How many hours do you think we're going to end up on this tractor eventually? Because it's our only tractor at the moment. Over 100. We might do. We ended up the 70. Was it the 7840? Then we ended up with well over 100 hours on that, if I remember correctly. 19,600 litres in these 2 bales. My Backstrom, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. My big question is going to be, where are we going to put the hay bales when we do those? The sheds are, well, we've got machinery in there at the moment. Rock can afford 7740 for your loader tractor. She needs a big weight to lift those. Yeah. I'm actually quite impressed that the 7840. Sorry, 7810 here doesn't need that. I see there's a rise in deer farms in the UK. Well, as in John Deere or as in deer? Yeah, I need the wide light. Do I have a work light on here? And that's the rear work light. That's the front work light. Yeah, we only need that. We're not doing any work out the back. Oh, bale physics are massively better in FS22. I was saying this the other night. How much? Oh no, I think it was Nomad. Wow, sun's dropping. I was saying this. I think it was on No Man's Land today. How much nicer the physics were. Oh, that didn't work, Fred. We'll have to restack that a bit. There we go. But yeah, the sun is definitely setting at this point. We may not get all... I don't think we're going to get all these bales off here tonight. Yeah, they're not as sticky. Is definitely true. Oh, yeah, that's not sitting on that front. It's sort of weirding out a little bit on that top spike. It is not overly happy. That's 4 trips. We need to make 10 trips to get this done. Can't stream the okay, let's turn all the lights on the tractor then. Give you guys a little more light to see. This is why the Realism Experiment has no field work after dusk, because it just makes it impossible to see. We'll turn all the work lights on, and then you guys should still be able to see what we're doing. I would like to get these all done tonight. That sky is amazing. Now, I've not got these on here so securely this time. Yeah, so that top bale is prone to flying about a little bit. Sticky. No, reverse. There we go. Yeah, if you ever get a sticky bale in Farm Sim, just disconnect and reconnect the front loader tool. You can see why this is becoming hard now, because it's becoming difficult to actually see the bales. You get a sticky bale, go see the doctor. Yeah. Right, we've got one there. Works with pallets too, yeah. Basically, if anything ever gets stuck on the forks, disconnect the forks and reconnect them. Or reconnect the front bit. Later, Farmer Tomo! Thanks for joining us. Need to get the cannon that fires star shall light up the field. There we go. Wow, look at that sky. Go for it, Iceman Gaming 27. Oh! There's a bale there. Time to play under bale. Yeah, I found one milk tanker, Jay. And then hunt the farmyard. Oh, no, it did eventually drop off. Thought it might. No. No, it's still too... gonna have to go lower. Trying to pick up 2 with this is difficult. There are better bale stackers for doing 2 loads like this. Or 2 bales like this. I don't have them though. Oh wow, that top one there wasn't very straight. That is not very far back. We need to move that other one over. Gonna cause us problems if we leave that where it is. Or it is causing us problems where it is, so that needs moving. Oh, wow. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Just restack that slightly. Then we can maneuver the other one back across and get it into position, which would be good. What baler am I using? I am using the little Massey Ferguson one. Can you store silage additive in the small storage silos? I don't know, actually. That's a really good question, and it's not something I've come across yet. I've not really used the silage additive yet. Oh, come on. There we go. There we are. It's got dark a bit. Evidence of my stacking skills. Later, Eugene Creel. I think we're done, chat. I think trying to find any more stacks of bales around here is just going to be horrible. So I've got a few round by the farm we can stack, but the ones that are out on the field, we'll have to deal with those next time. Because I don't even know where the farm is now. How do I stack like that? Lots of practice. I started making sure I knew how to stack bales in FS 15. I think it was like my 14th or 15th video I ever did was manually stacking round bales on a trailer in FS 15. And anybody who's done round bales in FS 15 knows how much fun that was to learn how to do that. So, yeah. Where's your last comment, FarmCat? I missed first episode of the RE. Did I buy this farm? Yes. If you want to catch up on the first episode of the RE, I have a new channel, Virtual Farmer 2 on YouTube. I am placing, or I'm putting up the VODs from this series on there. The VODs from the first 2 streams are up there. I need to upload the VOD from the first part of Friday's stream up there for probably, well, I'll see when I can get it up there for. I want to get this one up on Tuesday, so we might see if I can get the other one up for tomorrow. And yeah, and then on Wednesday will be when we're back on here. We've got these here. I can get these done. So I didn't give myself a really easy place to work with these. I sort of dumped them over here because I thought it'd be good, but Yeah, they're not easy to work with. You go into... So you go into the construction. You go over to them. So we can't actually see them at the moment. You select the demolish in the bottom right hand corner. And then when you've selected it, we might be able to show it with the... Will anything light up over here? No. Yeah, what you do is you click on demolish and then you mouse over it and it will get rid of them. It will charge you 241 to do it. Not straight on that. Not straight at all. No problem, D-Woods. Yeah, we wanted the bale space for these, so... The original 31, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. Oh, careful. Let's not knock over that back. Set. There we go. It's quite bumpy here. I might have to smooth that out a bit, maybe. I can see a little bit. There we go, and back off it. Might have to add some lights around this farm. This is very dark. Where am I going? This is very dark. How much are lights? $500,000, $200 for that. No. Don't think it's gonna make much difference. Hello, I'm the Beardly One. Yeah, I'm fairly well recovered from it. I did sleep a lot on Saturday. Don't think I'm quite ready for a 24-hour stream yet. Still very much feeling the effects of being unwell a couple of weeks ago. So. Hey Grabby, any idea when the next DLC will be? The next DLC should be out at the... Well, it should be out by the end of next month. End of winter. They said winter 21-22. So, yeah, expecting something in the near future. I have no solid information on that, though. So, yeah, it's... expecting it soon. And yeah, I'm very much looking out for the information on it. As soon as I know anything, I will tell you guys. Got that fairly low on that. There we go. Dr. Big Brain 21, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Right, let's get this in. Start. There we go. And round. Nope. There we go. Right, back off slowly. Let it drop down. Just gonna push that on a little bit. Logmahooks, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. No, that's not going to budge. Right. Later, FarmCat. Thanks for joining us. Actually, that's too low on that. I need that a little bit higher because we're putting this on the stack. But yeah, this is the only downside to Calmsden's lighting is this is pitch black. Oh, come on. A little bit further. Wokey009, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. There we go. Nice night for start. Yeah, if there were any stars, that's the trouble. No stars. It's actually it's partly this dark because it's a very cloudy night. We've got rain on the way as well. Right, but there's not much more I can do tonight on it because that is I have no idea where the bales are. Easiest way into here is, you see how tight that doorway is. No lights in this barn either. Some lights, but yeah, this is my try. It's that door is tiny there, and getting anything in here is tough. Plus, our tractor only just clears the roof. Definitely a small equipment barn, whereas this one here will fit our combine and header. I'm not sure we got. Yeah, we got our seeder in here. Yeah, so we've got the seeder in here, ready for use later. Oh, I want to close this. There we go. Don't want that open, especially if there's rain coming. But yeah, that's got it for this evening, I think. So I'm going to save at this point. There we go. Probably picking up at 6:30 next time. We don't want that. Onto this screen here. Because we've got some thank yous to say before we go. Yeah, frame rate on my camera is weird tonight. Let's see. we got? There we go. Right, so I'm going to have a look at who to raid first. Who have we got here in the Farming Simulator 22 category? Yes, have we got... Okay, we've got you and you. I am going to go and send you to a fellow Red Dirt Rough Rider of mine tonight, who has only got 17 viewers. So want to share the love, want to send you over to somebody who is part of my stream team, and doesn't have as many viewers at the moment. So we're going to go over and see Oaky Stone tonight. I haven't raided him before. It is an 18 plus stream, just to warn you. So yeah, just to warn you, don't join the raid if you're under 18, because he is an 18 plus streamer. Otherwise, go and join some, go and have some fun with Oaky Stone, and I hope you enjoy what he does. What I'm gonna do first though is say some thank yous. So Johnny Raccoon, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. Where's that Waldo? Thank you for subscribing with Twitch Prime. You are awesome. Owen J 2569, thank you for your raid. You are awesome. Grizzly CS, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. Deacon Ix, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. Andy Scope 88, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. Sinos DB, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. Nimrod 1001, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. And Sean T89, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome as well. Video tomorrow over on the YouTube channel will be taking a look at the seed potato farm mod. Go check it out. It is a fantastic mod. That will be out at 3 p.m. tomorrow. I love that. It is going to be a mod we use. Just, yeah, go check it out. It's awesome. And then there'll be a video on Tuesday as well over on the YouTube channel, which will be No Man's Land. So continue on No Man's Land. Hopefully the VOD for Friday will be up. You'd have thought. The VOD for Friday's Realism Experiment should be up tomorrow. I'm going to get that uploaded tonight. And this VOD for tonight should be up on Tuesday. So if you missed any of it, go check it out. It'll be up there very soon. Of course, you can always rewatch it here on Twitch as well, if you want as well. But that's it from me for now. All that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this live stream, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.